The Old Guard 2 review, Charlize Theron's delayed Netflix sequel, is an incomplete mess. Even with our thick of COVID desperation for anything that felt big at a time when life felt too small, there was more to The Old Guard than the average churned-out Netflix mockbuster. It came with the requisite boxes ticked: big star, international locations, franchisable setup, but felt closer to the real thing than most, proving to be a hit for those eager for escapism, scoring one of the streamer's biggest launches to date. But like many Netflix films, its cultural impact was negligible, popular for a weekend or three but failing to live on in any notable way after, consumed with speed and forgotten at a similar pace. It's not as if we're dealing with a straightforward action flick either. The mythology of The Old Guard, based on Greg Rucka's comic book series, requires enough convoluted exposition for us to pull up the original's Wikipedia plot description to understand just what the hell is going on in the follow-up. There's also a coy confusion over just what the relationship is between Andy and her one-time partner, who are gay in the comics, but are presented as, longtime companions here, the film acting as an amusingly abrupt end to Pride Month. She returns to play Andy, a once immortal warrior who, and I had to remind myself of this, was made mortal in the first film, a danger that should technically add suspenseful stakes to her extravagant fight sequences, but alas. This time around, an old comrade returns from centuries of punishment, No Ton Van, and partners with a humanity-hating immortal, Uma Thurman, causing Andy and her team to take action. Theron is an actor who's tirelessly working even when the script isn't asking her to, but this is a waste of not only her but also a returning Chiwetel Ejiofor, as well as Thurman, who has moments of slithering fun as the villain, but she's used so sparingly, it's akin to a cameo role. The last act sets her up to be a bigger part in the third film, but, slight snag here, there hasn't been any official confirmation of The Old Guard 3, something that might shock viewers given the baffling cliffhanger ending.